Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Vish, and today, or this week should I say, is a start of a, I guess, week in my life weekly reading vlog. I'm not sure, it's just a mixture of my life and reading, and I just want to give it a shot. I love watching weekly vlogs, so I thought I'd make one of my own. Don't hold me to posting every week. You'll see why in this whole week, because I am busy. Okay, so I'm just gonna try and see where this goes. I don't know if this video or clip is gonna see the light of day, but I'm going to try. Alright, today is Monday, 1st of March. Ooh, look at that, nice and clean, like 1st March, Monday, start of the month, start of the vlog, whatever. And it is 9:30, so I think I woke up around like 8:30. We nipped down to the shops to pick up our groceries for the week. Today is actually a public holiday. It is Labor Day here in Western Australia. Reason why I woke up late is because last night I was out to my aunt's house with my cousins playing blackjack, poker, and it got a little bit late, so I went to bed late, woke up late. So usually I have a class on Monday, but because it is Labor Day, the lecture is being, I guess, pre-recorded and then released sometime today. So I have a few things I have to do today. But first, let me just talk through what I'm reading for the week. So today is 1st of March. Tomorrow is the 2nd of March, which is the release of Chain of Iron by Cassandra Clare. So what I'm gonna do for, I guess, the rest of the week is listen to the audiobook of Chain of Gold. I've already read this, as you can see, and I wanted to reread it so I can remember. And I listened to the audiobook last week and I got up to page 446, so there's still a lot more to go, but I don't think I'm gonna listen to any today just because I'm not doing anything mindless, but I'll listen to it throughout the week. The other read is on my Kindle. It is an ARC called The Good Neighbor by R.J. Parker, and I've had shitty luck with ARCs since I requested them, because every single one of them that I've read I've DNF'd because I didn't like it. This is the first ARC that I've actually liked. So this is a thriller mystery. I'm pretty sure it's adult and it's very short. From what I saw on Goodreads, it's about 205 pages or 250 pages, I'm not sure. And I started this yesterday and I'm already 41% in. So it doesn't take long for me to finish this. And then after this, I may either pick up Kingdom of the Wicked or Golden Sun. I'm not too sure. So those are the reading plans. The uni plans. Okay, so just for today, I have to read some sonnets for my lit class, and then I have to look at some required readings for my communications class, and possibly watch some Homecoming, which is a TV show on Prime starring Julia Roberts. I might watch some episodes of that for my digital narrative class, I'm not sure, but those are the uni plans for today. As for YouTube plans, I may finish editing my ACOTAR vlog, which I started filming in the beginning of February, and it's like 1st of March now, so it should go up soon. If it's already up, I will link it up above and down below for you to check out. And I also have to take a thumbnail for that because I forgot to while I was doing the vlog. Alright, so that's all the plans I have today. It is actually a very nice day today. It is gloomy and it's rainy. It is perfect just reading weather in bed and doing nothing kind of weather. But unfortunately I have shitloads to do. So let's get down to business.
What if I wake up happy? And what if I wake up sad? Sorry if I said something that made you mad. Wishing that I could call you. Sorry my service bad. My bad. When I wake up you're not next to me. Guess I'm missing all your energy. That's all I want. That's all I want. Promise I am not your enemy. I just need another memory. That's all I want. 'Cause all I want just dance with me right now.
Hey guys, it is Tuesday, 2nd of March. It's 6:52 p.m. So yesterday I said I had a bunch of stuff to do. I did those actually. So I edited and uploaded my ACOTAR vlog with the thumbnail. So for sure you can go check that out now. I read my sonnets for my lit class. What else was I gonna do? And then that was it. Just because it was such a rainy, cozy day, I did the stuff that I really had to do. And then, oh no, I lie. I actually also did extra stuff. So I created my thumbnail for my February live show that's gonna come up for the Night Court buddy read. It's actually going to be on Friday, so it's like done by the time this is gonna go up. So definitely check that out. I will also link that down below for you to check out. So I did that. I also scheduled the live stream as well. So that was yesterday, and then today I had, I think, 4 classes. I had my lit class lecture, I had a lit class tutorial, I had a digital age lecture, and then I also had my marketing tutorial. Yeah, so I had 4 classes today. Literally left the house at like 7:45 and got home at like 4:30. I am exhausted. But today, because I was out all day and I had like mindless stuff to do, like walking, I listened to more of Chain of Gold. So now I am on page 234, which is great because today I also went to the bookstore because it's 2nd of March, and 2nd of March is the release of Chain of Iron by Cassandra Clare. I really love this cover. A lot of people don't like this cover. I don't know why, but it's gorgeous. I think that's Lucy. It might be Lucy. I'm not sure. It looks like Lucy, but this is beautiful. It says Chain of Iron. I also actually got free art prints and I haven't looked at it yet. Let's look at it together. If I can get this out. We have this one, which I think might be Matthew. Oh no, it literally says James Herondale. This one is Christopher, which I really like. Oh, this is Cordelia. This is very nice of Cordelia. I like that, especially the hair silhouette. And lastly, we have Lucy Herondale. Very nice silhouette artworks. These other 4 I got. Very happy I got this. I also got Sam's birthday present because his birthday is actually tomorrow. He loved Jordan Peterson's first book, which is 12 Rules of Life, I think. And his second book, Beyond Order, just released today. So I got it for him for his birthday. Now, I also read a little bit of The Good Neighbor by R.J. Parker. I am now 69% into the book, and I just remembered I haven't actually said what this book was about. So this is an arc I got off of NetGalley, and it is published by HarperCollins UK, or One More Chapter. It's like a branch of HarperCollins UK, and it's coming out on the 18th of March. So I think I mentioned this is a adult thriller book, and it's basically about our main character Aaliyah, who is driving home one day from work and she hits a deer. And she hits a deer so bad that her car breaks down on the side of the road, and she goes to the nearest house that she sees. And when she goes to the house, there is a man in the house, and he helps her like get a tow truck to come around and like get her car and take her home and stuff like that. So he helps her and she goes home, and then she comes back to that house the next day just to say thank you, and she finds like police cars there, and she finds out that that man actually didn't live in that house, and the person that lived in that house is dead. So that's essentially what the book is about. I'm not going to go into too much detail. I feel like that is already too much detail, but that is the premise of the book, and that's the premise that I read that made me really interested in the book. And it goes through a really different direction, and the atmosphere of this book is really well done. I am very, very creeped out, and it reminds me of the TV show You, like that level of creepiness and uneasiness. So this book does that very, very well. I'm really, really enjoying it. I'm not far from the end, and I'm really not sure how this is going to end, to be honest with you. And I feel like the beginning was a little bit predictable just because I knew what the premise was, and then I predicted what was going to happen from that premise. But after that, it's not predictable, but just more like I'm here for the ride and I'm here for the atmosphere. So I'm really, really enjoying it. So like I said, it's like 7 p.m. now. I'm exhausted. I'm going to change into my PJs and try and finish A Good Neighbor, and I'll come back and obviously give you more of my thoughts and like my ratings and stuff. And then, because it's only 7 and I'm pretty sure I'll finish this before I have to go to bed, fingers crossed, I think I'm going to pick up, I think I said either Kingdom of the Wicked or Golden Sun. I'm leaning towards more to Golden Sun just because I want to get out all the important reads out of the way, because Golden Sun is actually part of a buddy read that Alan from the Library of Alexandria is doing. I think it's Feb Rising. So they read Red Rising in February, and then March is Golden Sun. And I've actually read Red Rising twice now, so I can continue to the series, but I haven't continued the series, so this is a perfect excuse to continue the series. So I have to read Golden Sun, so I think Golden Sun is probably going to be next. And I'm actually excited just because everyone says Golden Sun is really different from Red Rising and also better than Red Rising, but I thought the latter half of Red Rising was really good, and I enjoyed that theme and aspect that the latter half of Red Rising had. So I'm not sure what Golden Sun has in store and what the atmosphere is going to be like, but I'm very interested to see what it's going to be like, and maybe I will like it. I don't know. I'm just gonna go in blind because there's like mixed feelings on whether people like it or not, and I don't know where I stand, so we'll see. I'm gonna go read now, and hopefully I'll come back to you with my rating and final thoughts. Come back. It's 8:35 and I finished The Good Neighbor by R.J. Parker, and I think I'm gonna give it a 3.5 star rating. I don't know if I've mentioned this anywhere, but I have ditched the COPA rating system just because I was kind of manipulating the scores out of 10 to fit what I thought the rating was gonna be, and then I thought, why would I do that? I might as well just give out the rating myself. So I've ditched the cop-out rating, and I thought I'd put in quarter-star ratings. So far that's been working well. But anyway, I think I would give this a 3.5 star. Obviously it's not my favorite, but it's still pretty good for what it was, because it was only 250 pages, but it felt like it was the right amount of pages for this because it was very tense. The atmosphere was very uneasy and just creepy, which is what I really liked about this book. That aspect is definitely a very good pro. I think the con of the book would be, 1, its predictableness, and 2, there was a repetitive scene. The effect and emotions that it should have on me was kind of lost because of that repetition, and the ending kind of got a little bit dark, and also it kind of didn't make sense because in my head, how did the antagonist know all this information about our main character? But still, like I said, I really liked the atmosphere and just the creepiness of this book and the premise as well, because I told you the synopsis and that sounded so good. So 3 stars for that. And I will be reading Golden Sun by Pierce Brown. This is the second book to the Red Rising series, as I said. Red Rising is basically about this main character called Darrow, and he is a red. In the world of Red Rising, people are classified in different colors. So as a red, you're the lowest of low, and then if you're a gold, you're like basically a god. So Darrow being a red, reds are supposed to be underground in this mining colony trying to mine Mars so that the other colors and the golds can come into Mars to inhabit it. But what Darrow finds out is that people have already inhabited the planet and the reds are basically slaves now, but they don't know. So Darrow goes and kinds of gets revenge on the golds. That's all I can really say, to be honest. I don't want to spoil anything. So what I think Golden Sun is going to be about, I think it's going to be more political than action-packed like the first one was. I'm excited, but also I'm kind of not feeling like a adult sci-fi fantasy, but I want to get this out of the way so I can get to the books that I really want to read. I mean, don't get me wrong, I want to read this, but I'm not in the mood for it. Let's go read.
Got a kitty cat sleeping on my left side. I don't even need to see you tonight. Had me for a minute, expectations high, but a fuck nigga can't keep up his disguise. Why you trying to talk? Can't you see I'm tired? I don't need to hear you fucking testify. Always stay up late, argue through the night. Always think I'm wrong, always think you're right. But you can't tell me shit, that's just what it is. I pay my own bills, and I'm fucking lit. I am not impressed, you make too much mess. Yeah. On to the next, guess it's for the best. Yeah, guess it's for the best. On to
Hello,
the next.
good morning. It is Friday, 9:49 a.m. And as you saw, I just did my ADDIE LARUE live show with Jessie. She's such a sweetheart. I love her so much. Check out her channel and check out the live show if you've read ADDIE LARUE. We did a non-spoiler chat and then we did a spoiler chat and then we went on a side tangent about Disney movies, but that's a whole thing. So I didn't update you for the last 2 days, I think, just because Wednesday it was Sam's birthday and we were just doing our thing. We went to visit his dad and Nana for his birthday, and then when we got back, we ordered dinner and then we chilled for the rest of the night. I didn't read any then. And yesterday I had uni. I had like 4 classes again, and I only got back at like 3 something, 4. I did some more work, edited a little bit of my A Quarter Silver Flames vlog, and then I read a little bit more. Actually, yesterday when I was at uni, I listened to more of Chain of Gold by Cassandra Clare. I am now on page 272, almost halfway. I feel like I'm listening to it very slowly. I feel like I'm only listening to it when I'm at uni, just because I know I'm walking around and stuff. I want to listen to it faster and finish this, just so I can move on to my next audiobook reread that I want to do. But anyway, I'm still really enjoying my reread. I don't really have any thoughts about rereading Chain of Gold. That's why I haven't said anything. I still really like the characters. It's very nostalgic. And I'm just trying to remember everything that happened. I still hate Tatiana and Grace Blackthorn. So I know my mom has already read Chain of Iron. Surprise, surprise. She read it the day it came out on Tuesday. And she said that Chain of Iron wasn't as good as Chain of Gold, she says, just because there were a lot of repetitive things that Cassandra Clare took from other book series, like her other book series. That's what my mom told me, so we'll see. And the other book that I'm reading is Golden Sun by Pierce Brown. I'm on page 92, like barely a dent. I'm almost done with part 1. And so far I'm enjoying it. I think I said before that this series is basically an action movie. That you're just enjoying the ride and enjoying the action, but it's not like profound. And so far it is not very action packed. It's there's still action in it, but it's very political instead. And my criticism is there's a lot of sci-fi lingo that I don't get, and it's not explained. I just have to like hear it or read about it a few times and I kind of get the gist of what it is. And there is a character in here called Quicksilver, and they keep mentioning him, but no one has explained who he is. So I'm like, who is this person that you are mentioning? So when I read more and I have more thoughts, I will definitely update you with this. But now I'm done with my live show. I have to film my March TBR and my January-February wrap-up. I haven't done that yet just because I have a few vlogs. This one, A Quarter Silver Flames vlogs, that need to go up on my channel, but I don't want to post consecutive vlogs. I want like a normal video to be in between them. Another reason why I didn't vlog the last 2 days, just because my mood, my emotions weren't that great, to be honest. I was just very meh. All I wanted to do was crawl under the covers and sleep for eternity. But I'm feeling better today, especially with the live show, seeing everyone there and being very supportive and like just showing up. It means a lot to me. So thank you to everyone who joined the live show, who didn't and watched it after. Everyone means a lot to me, so thank you. Alright, now let's go film these videos. Hey guys, it is like later in the day, late afternoon, like almost 4. I filmed my videos and then we went out to run some errands. We went out to run some errands and then we went shopping. Sam got some stuff and I went to the bookshop. So I got some books and I thought I would show it to you all because who doesn't love a good book haul, right? Okay, first book. Mask of Mirrors by M.A. Carrick. This was from the recommendation of Jessie from At the Bookish Mom. She read the arc of this and she really liked it, so I thought, why not? I also like the premise of it. It says, Ren is a con artist who has come to the sparkling city of Desra with one goal: to trick her way into the noble house, securing her fortune and her sister's future. But her masquerade is just one of many, and as corrupt nightmare magic begins to weave its way through the city of dreams, the poisonous feuds of its nobility and the shadowy dangers of its impoverished underbelly become tangled with Ren at its heart. That's really cool. So cannot wait for this. I'm pretty sure this is a YA fantasy. Let me check. I'm wrong. This is an adult fantasy book. So yay. Next one, I actually saw this on Brittany from Books with Brittany's channel the other day, and this is The Black Coast by Mike Brooks. The only reason why I got this, if you can see that, hold on, focus, focus up. You see what it says there? That's why. So it also sounds interesting, obviously, other than the dragons. So it basically says, when they spot raiders on the horizon, the knights of the Black Keep saddle their war dragons, preparing to defend their people. But this time the raiders have not come to pillage. Driven from their own land by a demonic despot prophesizing the end of the world, this raiding fleet comes in search of a new home. Meanwhile, the wider continent of Nerida is lurching toward war. The settlement at the Black Keep is about to be caught in the crossfire, if only its new mismatched society can survive. So interesting. Obviously, not mad about the whole war dragons thing, so yay. So the next one is one of the picks of the Shelf Space Book Club. The co-host is Leanne from Leanne's Library, and this is like one of her favorite books. It's The Wolf by Leo Carroll. She's read this like multiple times and she absolutely loves it. I'm pretty sure it's Viking based. So a great war has come to the land under the northern sky. Beyond the Black River, among the forests and mountains of the north, lives an ancient race of people. Their lives are measured in centuries, not decades. They revel in the wilderness and resilience, and they scorn wealth and comfort. By contrast, those in the south live in the moment, their lives more fleeting. They crave wealth and power. Their ambition is limitless and their cunning unmatched. When the armies of the south flood across the Black River, the fragile peace between the two races is shattered. On a lightning-struck battlefield, the two sides will fight for their people, for their land, for their very survival. So, be excited. I know there's a second book as well, but I didn't get it just because I want to see how I like this. And because it's one of Leanne's favorites, I am excited to see why. And I love a good like Viking setting kind of book as well. So the next one comes from a Leslie recommendation, and that is The Only Good Indians by Stephen Graham Jones. It's a bit damaged on the top here, so I got it for a discount. This is a adult thriller, I believe, and Leslie really liked this, and I think she's going on to read his other works, so definitely want to read this. 10 years ago, Ricky, Gabe, Lewis, and Cassidy shot some elk. It happens every year. It's been happening forever. It is the way it's always been, but this time it's different. Now, a decade later, these men are being stalked themselves, hunted, bound to their heritage, bound by society, and trapped in the endless expanse of the landscape. These men and their children must face the ferocious spirit that is coming for them one at a time. That sounds super good. I'm very excited for this, and I was so shocked that I found this because I haven't seen it in any bookstore, and I went to my independent bookstore and he had it, which is great. The last two are a set because I actually have the first one, Sleeping Giants, which was gifted to me by my dear friends in Shelf Space, Alan, Abby, Jesse, the other Jesse from Jessie May, and Jesse from the Bookish Mom, and Sam as well, who is in the Shelf Space Discord. They gifted me the Sleeping Giants for my birthday last year, so I went ahead and got this one first, Waking Gods and Only Human, which is the second and third book in the Themis Files. I think that's its name. So what Sleeping Giants is about, it's about this girl that goes on a bike ride and she stumbles upon this little ditch, and when they find her basically sitting in this giant metal hand, and no one knows where this giant metal hand came from. And the whole story, I think it's told in like an interview format. I loved mixed media books, so I'm definitely gonna like that aspect, and I'm very interested to see where this goes. I think this is adult sci-fi. These are the books I got. They're all black, and except that one, but it's half black. As I said, we just got back and it's like almost 4 and I'm already super tired because I got up at like 6:40 in the morning because the live show was at 8 and I had to get ready and stuff. It takes a while, so I don't know what to do. Probably definitely going to wash my face and maybe gonna read, just chill out, to be honest. I am exhausted from this week and it's not even done. I have work in the morning and then I also have to go to a 6-year-old birthday party. Woohoo. Hello, it is like I think 9 p.m. I just wanted to quickly come and say that I watched the last episode of WandaVision and I'm not okay. I'm not okay. I'm not gonna talk spoilers or anything, but I wanted, this is so hard to say, I wanted more in terms of, I want more episodes. Not like it was underwhelming. I just want more content because it's just so good. It's so good. And like, Wanda, I feel for her. I really do. Oh my god. I love her so much now. You know, like with all this and stuff, because I wasn't really paying attention to her in the movies because like my focus was on Black Widow, and this TV show just made me fall in love with her. I feel like that's the theme so far for this year, because there's a Court of Civil Flames and I didn't really care for Nesta, and now I have fallen in love with Nesta. And with WandaVision, I didn't really care for Wanda, and now I love Wanda so much. It's just too many emotions for me to deal with. I can't. I can only deal with emotions one at a time. I can't be overwhelmed with emotions. What's that, you ask? Have I read? No. No, I'm sorry. I've just been chilling tonight just because I think I've mentioned I'm so exhausted. That's all I really wanted to say. I just wanted to come on and say that WandaVision killed me. I don't know what to feel anymore. I definitely have to rewatch it because, fun fact, we're actually looking at WandaVision for one of my classes. The Narrative in the Digital Age class. We're looking at WandaVision like further into April maybe, so I have to rewatch the show so I can like remember things clearly. And I can see the details clearer after a rewatch because obviously now I know everything, so I can rewatch it better and know things better. Very excited for the rewatch. Hey guys, happy Sunday. It is 9:30 at night now. I was supposed to do a lot of things today, but all I did was laundry, and I also read. I was watching reading sprints that was run by Stephanie from Stephanie's Bookverse. I'll link her channel down below. She is the sweetest. I love her energy and the books she reads. So I watched the sprint that she hosted yesterday at like 4 a.m. Obviously I was asleep, couldn't watch it, so I rewatched it today, and shockingly, well, not really shockingly, I fell asleep on my chair while they were sprinting and I was reading and I fell asleep. I had a nice good Sunday nap. I think I just really needed like a weekend just because my weekdays are packed and I just do so much. I just kind of need a weekend, especially when Saturday all I do is work, and then I went to a birthday party. I had barely any time to do anything or have time for myself. So today was a very nice day. I read, hence the update. So I read a lot more of Golden Sun. I am now on page 246. So like definitely more than halfway through, and I gotta say I think I'm enjoying this more than Red Rising just because of the characters' relationship being developed even more, and the setting, the war setting, is actually real, whereas in Red Rising, if you've read it, it's more like a simulated war. You'll know if you read it, you'll know what I mean. And this is like kind of a real life setting war, and it's done in space, and there's just a whole chunk of the book, or like a good couple of chapters as the war was starting, and that was epic. Like seriously epic. The feeling that it gives me whenever I read this series or this book, it's like hyping me up whenever I read it. I love where this is going. I love the characters so much, especially the relationships, like I said, being developed in this. I love them even more now. I don't know if it's a 5-star yet, but we'll see. A lot of people on Alan's Discord are like really shocked by the ending, so we'll see what happens with me with the ending. But just know that Severo is my boy. I am a howler, period. And I haven't really made any progress with Chain of Gold. I think the last time I updated you on it was literally the last time I read it. And as for my plans for tonight, I have a live show with Abby, Allie, and Joanna. I will link their channels down below. Go check them out. They're my good friends. I'm already predicting we'll have good fun, and I know we'll have good fun. We have great conversations, so I cannot wait to do that live show. It's in half an hour, and that's it for my plans for today, to be honest, because tomorrow is Monday and it's back to the busy schedule time. Gotta do what you gotta do. However, I am ending this vlog here, and I really hope you enjoyed this week in my life kind of vlog. I don't know if it's gonna be a weekly vlog. We will see. Just because I don't know if I'm proud of the footage so far. I feel like there's a lot of repetition, especially with the reading, because I really can't read fast with uni happening, just because I have to read for uni as well and do uni work and booktube work and my life and then also reading. So my reading speed has definitely slowed down. So I don't want to repeat myself, and with the vlogs, I don't want to not have any reading content in them. I do want to have a good amount of content in them. Obviously, this is a bookish channel. I want to have book content on it. Thank you so much if you've come this far. Put a sunflower emoji if you've come this far. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Like this video if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you in my next video or vlog. We'll see. Bye!